Kala Lalimla, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, Hashem Kodash, the the apostles of Agreement, Stone, Shalom to the Akim, pushing this word in sincerity and truth, to the men, women, and children that call upon the name of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, um, in sincerity, Shalom to you as well. This is Kazak from GMS Jamaica, coming to you with another quick listen. I know some people may already know about this, but this is the first I'm seeing it. So, I thought I would try to, do a lesson on it. Did I look to looking into the subject, some minor, small, research, watching a few videos. So basically, this is all right. Human brain organoids, right? And there are various organoids that that are in research. You know, uh, one of the research that they do is animals as well. So they are able to as this article will go into, make basically what they call mini brains, right? And they can do the same thing with other um, organs as well, such as liver, kidney, lungs, heart. All right, a lot of that research, from what I found, is that it's basically done with animals, basically. All right. Now, what are human brain organoids? It says there are lab grown miniature three-dimensional tissues that mimic some aspects of the developing human brain, including specific cell types and rudimentary neural networks derived from human pluripotent stem cells. They are not considered, sorry, my bad. They are not conscious or capable of thought, but serve as powerful tools for studying brain development, modeling neurological diseases like microcephaly and Alzheimer's, and testing new drugs and treatments in a personalized way, which is more relevant, to humans than animal models. All right. Um, let's jump in at GPT. All right. This basically says the same thing. So what they are: cerebral organoids. Same thing as human brain organoids, are created by taking pluripotent stem cells, either embryonic or induced pluripotent stem cells. From the little research that I did, um, a lot of it comes from human skin, basically. You donate skin cells, and that's what they use to make these mini organs. All right. Um, It says encouraging them to self-organize into structures resembling parts of the brain, such as the cortex, hippocampus, or midbrain. They contain various neuron types supporting glial cells and layer-like organization, similar to that seen in early fetal brain development. All right. This is how they are made. Uh, you know, what they are used for. All right, so they are used for studying brain development. That's how cells organize and connect. They are also used for understanding diseases such as autism, epilepsy, or microcephaly, which I think these are um, brain dysfunctions, so to speak. They are used for testing drugs and toxicity in human brain-like tissue, investigating genetic mutations affecting brain growth, modeling viral infections like Zika, which affect fetal brain development. All right, now comes the ethical questions. Could they ever develop consciousness or sentience? Should there be limits on how far organoid research can go? How should organoids derive from human cells or be So, like, yeah, how should organoids derived from human cells be treated or regulated? At present, there is no evidence they are conscious or capable of experiencing sensations. They lack the sensory inputs, full neural connectivity, and body systems required for that. All right. So, um, knowing Esau, right, them definitely gonna push this as far as it can go. There is no limit on anything where that these devils do. Edom, them go as far as them can go. They them pass um them pass our limits basically. What we know, like we know that in a spiritual sense there's certain levels that the most I won't allow them to go, right? But best believe that they are gonna try to push the bar. Seeing them are gonna try to push the bar. But as you know, as the scripture said, the most I appoint him a bone where him can't go past. Right? There's a boundary where him can't pass. Right? So even in these, in a certain research, right, there are certain levels of information that Esau will not ever acquire. Right? Them can come with theories, which is what them always do. A lot of Esau science is just based on theories or what they think this is or what they think that is. Seen? But yeah. So let me go down. Now this is how dangerous something like this can be. Right? Because we know that them money spend a lot of money when it comes to certain research, right? And one of their main goal is transhumanism, right? Transcending the human body, you know, putting their consciousness or making their consciousness a part of a ever living machine, right? A machine that can not grow old, not get sick, right? So that way them can enjoy them kingdom, right? That are one of the ultimate goals of the elites, right? To basically live forever. Because what's the sense in gaining full control of the entire world and not being able to live and rule that world? Yeah. So that are one of the main goals. And we see a lot of small scale developments in that sense. The whole biometric system is a part of that as well. The fact that you're gonna have a chip implanted under your skin, that's that in a sense is part of the whole transhumanism um goal. Now, so as I say, these are the dangers of cerebral of this type of research, right? And what it could potentially lead to. All right, so ethical boundary crossing. As organoids become more complex, the line between unconscious tissue and something with the potential for experience may blur. If scientists push too far, creating organoids with sensory input or linking them to bodies or robots, they could inadvertently create sentient like systems without rights or protections. Bioweapon and surveillance use. In theory, brain tissue could be used to study neurotoxins, biological weapons, or methods of manipulating the nervous system. This isn't happening openly, but the knowledge gained from organoids can inform military or psychological warfare strategies. And I'm not gonna try to read all of this, but just gonna scroll so brothers can get a chance to pause and read through it. All right. This one says how elites could use this. If powerful groups wanted to, this research could give them exclusive access to cognitive enhancement, smarter leaders, smarter AI human hybrids, which, as I said before, that's the end goal. That's one of the goals that these men I try to reach. Being able to become gods, basically, being able to live for a very long time, and also having, um, you know, more cognitive ability or more wisdom than the common man. And that's how them are gonna become or be seen as gods in the earth. Seen, right? Advanced behavioral prediction using brain models to simulate mass psychology, biological computing, living processors potentially faster and more energy efficient than silicon. Weaponize neurotech to incapacitate, influence, or control populations via neurological vulnerabilities discovered through organized studies. Right. Yeah. So, yeah, the money come up with these, always come with these schemes. Hold on. Revelation 13 and 14, it says, and deceived 13 and 13. And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live. Yeah, so right, so that beast that had the wound by a sword and did live, it's referring to the Roman Empire, all right, which we are in the the timeline where the beast lived, right, after getting the wound. See, we are basically what we call the second leg of the Roman Empire, the revised Roman Empire. So, seeing that's what we're living in right now. So, like, yeah. Yeah, that's what we are experience right now, seeing the revised Roman Empire. Uh, so like, yeah, losing train of thought. Um, yeah, so the miracles, right? So all of these research that's being done, on these scientific breakthroughs, these technological advancements, all of these are seen as miracles. Seen every day, we get news of something new happening, within the world of science, so to speak. Seen, and them thing is basically used to deceive the mass majority, because a lot of people think that just because these scientific research that's being done, have benefits to human society, them now look on the potential risks, of these things, of these so-called miracles, right? Which one of the main thing is that them are gonna use these things to get total control of the minds of the people, which them already have um control over majority of the world, right? Through these smartphones, AI systems, social media, right? All of them thing are what them use for have a grip on the minds of the people. Seeing let me get this is seven. Alright, so this is Psalms 37 and 7. It says, rest in Yahweh and wait patiently for him. Fret not thyself because of him who prospereth in his way. Right? So even though we see Esau making a lot of all of these moves, we're not supposed to become downhearted, or worrisome that, oh, he might achieve all of this, and we're still there. Oh, woe is no, what I mean. Or we're not supposed to get downhearted because him is supposed to achieve them thing. But at the end of the day, the Most High has set a bounds for him, and once him hit that bone, that's when all everything when built I got collapse, right? It says, who prospereth in his way because of the man who bringeth wicked devices to pass, right? And that is Esau. Them are the one. That's the man who bring wicked devices to pass. Um, let me get, let me get fear my sword. As Akim can follow, can watch that video here, right? So no, another one there. I'm gonna go back to this. Wally, there's a lot of videos on YouTube about the whole topic, but I find this one very interesting. Organoids growing mini brains. Alright? And that's one of the names that them call it. Mini brains. Alright, so we're gonna go. So okay. Go back. Psalm. Alright, Psalms 37 again and verse 7. We're gonna look up the word device. All right, wicked devices. From the Hebrew word mazma or mazama. No, mazma, mazama. Yeah, mazama. And it's a purpose, discretion, device, plot. Right, purpose, discretion, devices. Right, plots. And this is the root of the word mazama. This is zamam. It says to have a thought, devise, plan, consider, purpose. To consider, fix thought upon, to purpose, devise, to plot, of evil intent. See, right? So the man, so this is the definition of the man that bring evil devices to pass, right? Then basically I bring out them evil intent, them evil plots. Micah 2 and 1 tell it 2 and 1 say, oh, um woe to him that devises iniquity on his bed. Right, when the morning it is light, him practice it, because it is in the power of his hand. Seen? So we can bring it up. Micah. Micah. Right, it says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand. And this is happening in real time. This is what these devils basically do, you know, coming up with wicked devices, right? And them practicing them, putting them out. It start off with an idea, then it turns into scientific research, seen, and then them go ahead and implement it in whatever part of society them seem or them deem fit to implement these things, right? So yeah, don't not to do too much on this topic. It takes a lot more um studying, but hopefully this was edifying, right? And want to say until the next time, all praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, Kalalali Amla, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the Akim pushing this word sincerely and in truth. To the men, women, and children that call upon the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Shalom to you as well, and much peace, love, and blessings to the elect of Israel.